Morning Year 3, today's date is Thursday the 10th of December. Our learning objective for today is to add and subtract near multiples. Our steps to success are: I can count forwards and backwards in multiples of 10. I can add one more or take one away from near multiples. And I can record the number sentences. Our vocabulary focus, which you will hear me using quite often during the video today, are tens, multiples, so are we referring to multiples of 10, add, subtract, number line, and the word near multiples, which I will explain a little bit as we go through the video. Our times table focus for today is the 4 times table. So again, just like we have been doing this week, join in with me as I say the 4 times table. You may then want to go on to hit the button later on, or times table rock stars. So when you are ready, if you would like to join in with me or listening at home, ready. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28, 8 times 4 is 32, 9 times 4 is 36, 10 times 4 is 40, 11 times 4 is 44, and 12 times 4 is 48. Pause the video if you would like to have a go on your own, or you can test yourself by not looking at them and saying them out loud. And here is your starter for this morning, counting up in twos from a 3-digit number. You can either write these down or you can say them out loud. So your beginning numbers are 200, 317, 356, and 530. Count up in twos from these 3-digit numbers. When you have done that, think about what pattern you noticed. Here are the answers for the starter, counting up in twos from a 3-digit number. When I start at 200 and I count up in twos, I get 202, 204, 206, 208, 210, and so on. Can you see a pattern from when I start at an even number like 200? And an even number like 356 and 530. What pattern can you spot? When I start at an odd number like 317, I get 319, 321, 323, 325, and 327. What happened when I started on an odd number? What were all the other numbers when I count up in twos from that? You may have noticed that if I begin on an even number and count up in twos, all the numbers will be in the 2 times table and they'll all be multiples of 2. When I start at an odd number, all of my numbers after that, counting up in twos, are also odd numbers. I'm going to split today's learning into 2 parts. The first part will be adding near multiples, and part 2 will be subtracting near multiples. Today we are going to be using an empty number line to work out our addition or subtraction sentences. What I would like you to do is to draw a number line like you can see on the screen, and I would like you to have a go at this question. What is 45 add 30? And how do you know? Pause this video to have a go, or in 5 seconds time I will reveal the answer. Let's look at this question together. 45 add 30. What is 45 add 30? You can see on my screen there I began at 45, and when I added 30 I landed on 75. If I count up in 3 lots of 10 from 45, I will get 75. So let's start. 45, the next 10, 55, 65, 75. So I counted up in 3 tens. You will notice that the ones column, the ones digit stayed exactly the same. So 5 ones in 45, I still have 5 ones in 75. This time we're going to have a look at what is 45 and 31 and how we know. 31 is a near multiple of 30. So underneath on this video you can see that we have already added 30, which we got 75. So what will 45 add 31 be, and how do you know? Pause the video to have a go, or wait 5 seconds and I'll reveal on the video. When we add 31 to 45, it is a near multiple. 45 add 30 is 75, and 31 is just one more than 30. So all we have to do is add on one more. So one more than 75 is 76. We can record the number sentence and it will look something like this at the bottom of the video. 45 add 31 equals. If we break that down and partition it, we have 45 add 30 add 1 equals 76. Now it's your turn. See if you can work out what 45 add 29 would be. Use the number line to help you, beginning at 45. 29 is a near multiple of 30. Think about whether you need to add on 1 or take away 1 at the end. Pause the video to have a go. 29 is 1 less than 30. So in today's calculation, we are going to add 30 and then go back 1 place. So add 30, subtract 1. You can see in the empty number line here, 45 add 30, 45, 55, 65, 75. When I added 3 tens, take away 1, I get 74. So you can see how we have written this as a number sentence underneath. 45 add 29 equals 45 add 30 take away 1 equals 74. Have a go for this question. 54 add 31. First I want you to think about what 54 add 30 is. If you remember the next step, what do you need to do to find 54 add 31? Draw this on your empty number line and I'll reveal the answer in the next part of the video. So looking at the method and the answer, 54 add 31, if you can remember we have to add on 30 and 31 is 1 more, so we add 1 more to the end. So 54 add 30 equals 84 and 1 more is 85. And the final example in part 1, I would like to have a go at this question. 54 add 29. Now 29, remember, is a near multiple of 30 and it's 1 less. So using your empty number line, can you add on 30 and find 1 less? Pause the video to have a go and then press play to reveal the answer. So the answer you should have got was 54 take away 29 equals 83. 54 we added on 30, then we take away 1. So 54 add 30 is 84, take away 1 is 83. So that's the end of part 1. I've left 2 examples on the board here for you to have a look at. 45 add 31. So that's a near multiple of 30, so we had 30 add on 1, and 45 add 29. So 29, remember, is a near multiple of 30 and it is 1 less, so we use subtraction. Part 2, I'll be showing you how to subtract near multiples. Let's begin with this question. What is 45 take away 30? Using an empty number line again, you will see that I've put 45 at the other end of the number line, and because we are subtracting, we are going to be working backwards. You will need to count back 30, counting back 3 tens. You should have worked out 45 take away 30 equals 15. Now we're going to try 45 take away 31. And as you've guessed it already, 31 is a near multiple. But instead of adding an extra 1, like we did when we were adding near multiples, we are now going to subtract 1 more. So 31 is 30, subtracting 30, and then subtracting 1 more. So let's have a look at the answer again. 45 take away 31. We subtract 30 to get 15, and then we subtract 1 more. We get 14. Now let's try this question. 45 take away 29. The first step we want to do is subtract 30. Then what do you think we need to do? 29 is a near multiple of 30. This time we want to add 1 back. Pause the video and have a go at this question. Let's have a look at the answer. 45 take away 29. First, we want to subtract 30, then we are going to add 1 back. So 45 take away 30, we get 15. Add on 1 more, we get 16. Can you see how I'm not taking away an extra 1, instead I'm adding 1? It's because I'm not taking away 31, I'm taking away 29. That is why I need to add that 1 more back. When we record it as a number sentence, we have 45, take away 30, add 1 equals 16. You are now ready for today's task. Work out these calculations and record the number sentences. To help you, you may wish to draw an empty number line like how we have practiced. I've also added a number square below to help you. If you would like to challenge yourself, you may want to try these mentally in your head and record the number sentence. So let's read number 1. There are 3 questions for number 1. 346, add 20. Then you have 2 near multiple questions. 346, add 21. Then 346, add 19. If you need to remind yourself of the steps when we're adding near multiples, go back through this video and play parts that you are not sure of. Then come back to the task and have a go. So here are today's answers for you to self-assess and mark your own work. You've got 5 questions. Remember, for each question there were 3 number sentences. Well done for completing today's lesson to add and subtract near multiples. Think about your steps to success. Could you count forwards and backwards in multiples of 10 today? Could you add 1 more or take away to find those near multiples? And could you record your number sentences? Well done to those who have completed all the steps to today. How did you get on today? What are you proud of? What do you still find hard? Remember, you can always drop me an email so I can help you with your questions that you are struggling with. And think about, what help do you need to improve? Did you need the number lines today to help you? Did you do it mentally? Did you need the number square to help you? Okay, well done for today. I will see you tomorrow's lesson.